The world stood on the brink of destruction. Nations were torn apart, and the fate of humanity hung in the balance. This is the story of the most devastating conflict in human history. Welcome to the comprehensive history of World War II. What would drive the world to such catastrophic lengths? How did the decisions of a few individuals lead to a global war that would reshape the course of history forever? Join us as we delve into the untold stories, the epic battles, and the heroic sacrifices that defined an era. Seeds of World War II were sown in the aftermath of World War I. The Treaty of Versailles, intended to ensure peace, instead planted the roots of resentment and economic hardship, especially in Germany. The Great Depression of the 1930s further exacerbated these tensions, creating fertile ground for radical ideologies to take root. On September 1, 1939, German forces invaded Poland, implementing the Blitzkrieg, or lightning war, strategy. This swift and brutal attack prompted Britain and France to declare war on Germany, marking the beginning of World War II. Meanwhile, a non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union ensured that Germany could focus its efforts on the Western Front without fear of an immediate Eastern threat. The early years of the war saw a series of rapid German victories. The fall of France in 1940 and the dramatic evacuation of Allied forces from Dunkirk showcased the might of the German military machine. The Battle of Britain then became a pivotal moment, as the United Kingdom stood alone against the Nazi onslaught. The war soon became a truly global conflict. On December 7, 1941, Japan launched a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, drawing the United States into the war. With this, the conflict now spanned multiple continents, with battles raging in Europe, Africa, and the Pacific. Key battles such as Stalingrad, El Alamein, and Midway turned the tide in favor of the Allies. The harsh Russian winter and the tenacity of Soviet forces halted the German advance in the east, while Allied victories in North Africa and the Pacific began to push back the Axis powers. The D-Day landings on June 6, 1944, marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. Allied forces stormed the beaches of Normandy, opening a new front in Western Europe. The liberation of Paris and subsequent advances into German territory set the stage for the final push towards victory. As Allied forces closed in on Berlin, Hitler's regime crumbled. The Yalta Conference saw the leaders of the Allied powers planning the post-war world. On May 8, 1945, Victory in Europe Day, or V-Day, was celebrated as Germany officially surrendered. However, the war in the Pacific continued. The Pacific War culminated in the use of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. These devastating attacks forced Japan to surrender, bringing World War II to an end on September 2, 1945. The world was left to grapple with the aftermath of unprecedented destruction and loss. In the war's aftermath, the international community sought to rebuild and ensure such a conflict would never happen again. The United Nations was founded, and the Nuremberg trials held Nazi leaders accountable for their crimes. The war had reshaped the world order, leading to the Cold War and the decolonization of many regions. World War II was a conflict that reshaped the world in ways still felt today. It was a testament to human resilience, the horrors of unchecked aggression, and the enduring quest for peace. As we reflect on this dark chapter in history, we honor the sacrifices made and strive to learn from the past to build a better future. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of World War II. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth historical documentaries. Until next time, remember the past to inform the future.